what's going on guys, back for another video. This one is an unboxing on the new Gears of War 4 limited edition Xbox Elite controller, as you can see in front of you here. This is a very limited edition controller with the recent release of Gears of War 4, and I'm super excited to get my hands on it. This is my first Xbox Elite controller. I have had scuffs in the past. I've got the Razer Sabertooth controller, so I'm interested to see how this sort of ties up and compares to those types of controllers. So let's have a quick look at the box. So on the front you have the Gears of War 4 logo, Xbox Elite, as well as a controller. On the top it says limited edition and then all of the other languages. On the side it shows you what's inside it. You get the controller, the interchangeable D-pad, so that's the little disc thing you get with it as well. You get a set of, by the looks of it, 3 different heights of sticks for the analog sticks, 2 sets of paddles by the looks of it, a carrying case, batteries and a USB cable. Just the same thing on the other side. And then on the back it kind of shows you a little more in-depth version if you want to sort of pause the video and read that. That's the English there, I don't know if you can see that, but I'll give you a better look at that in a second. So let's get into this bad boy. I'm really excited to see this. I believe that there's also a code in here as well, so I will need to watch what I'm doing here. Just cut that open. I'm so excited for Gears of War. Let's see, is there... Oh, sorry for knocking the camera. On the bottom as well. And then I believe this should just slide open. And there we go, that's what you're presented with. The hard case. It looks pretty epic. The Lancer on the front. The red. Let's see, can you see that alright, or is it too dark? And then on the back it's just plain. So the inside of the box, it's a fairly heavy duty box. I'm guessing there's things inside here. You lift it up, you've got the ohm in there. Guessing this is the cable. Let's see. So you just open that up. And there you go, the red USB cable, USB to mini. So it matches the colour scheme of the controller. Just put that to one side. You also get the 2 AA batteries in there as well. Let me just quickly look at this documentation that I'm not giving you codes. So you do get an add-on code there. Let's see, what else do we get in here? You get a quick start guide, which I guess you could kind of need if you don't know how to set up the paddles correctly. You get it in various different languages. And then you get your regulations and warranty guide. And I believe that is all for that, so let's quickly open this case and see what we get. Apologies for the shaky hands, my tremors are playing up today. So there we go, here's the controller itself. See, can you see that alright? So that's what you're greeted with. The controller, then you get the D-pad, as well as the sticks and paddles down the bottom there. At the top you get a little pouch, that is to put the cable in. So let's get this hard case out of the way and we will look at the accessories you get inside. So by the looks of it, you have got where the accessories are, it's embedded into the hard case, so that's pretty useful if you're going to take this to like LAN events or whatever, if you're into that sort of thing, or into a friend's house. You've got the 2 different sets of analog sticks. You've obviously got the one that's already on the Xbox. You get the paddles, and you also get the D-pad as the ring is on it right now. So that's the bit of accessories in there. Let's put the hard case to one side, as well as the
the USB.
And now let's look at the controller itself. On the front here, you obviously it's the red colour scheme. You get the crimson omen on the left hand side, and then sort of like a blood spatter effect throughout the rest. You get the blood spatter across where the Xbox logo is. You also get this kind of engraving on the centre, which looks like scratches coming through, which is pretty epic. Oh, didn't know this was a thing. I don't know if you can see that, but underneath the analog stick, it says "Never fight alone." That's a nice little touch. The other buttons are obviously redded out. On the little disc that you get, it's also got the what weapon is on that side. So you get shotgun, pistol, lancer, nades, obviously, unless you pick up a different weapon. But I'm going to say this looks flippin' epic. If you take the disc off, you'll see it. There's a little D-pad that you can replace in there. It also says Grub Killer. Let's flip round to the back now. As you can see on each side of the controller, you've got like a sort of rubberized grip. It feels really nice in your hands. Actually feels nice and comfy. That's to sort of stop sweat, I guess, if you're going to be going hard in the paint on a public game or a ranked game, whatever you like. You can also see on the battery cover that you've got the Coalition logo there. That's obviously removable. You can replace that with your standard sort of like battery packs if you have those that you like to charge. You also have on there little etchings of, it looks like kills, I guess that would be classed as. You've got like the little check marks as you would mark off your kills. You also get on each side the trigger stop switches for each trigger. This is good for any shooter game. There is an actuation point of each trigger, which you'd only need to press a certain amount for the gun to actually fire, so you're saving a few seconds on firing. That if you're a really big gamer and you're into your competitive scene, that's really big. Those few seconds are always crucial. And then you've got the major selling point for these, which is the paddles. You have 4 paddles. They are removable, very easy. You can have them, you don't need to have them on. It's up to you. I believe these can be programmed to whatever button you like, so you can have A, B, X, Y, click in analog stick. This just means that, for instance, playing Gears of War, you can press the back button, which is going to be A for me, and that means you don't need to take your finger off the analog stick, so you can wall bounce a lot quicker. You can also put one to B if you want to melee, so you don't need to take your finger off the analog stick. Overall, this is an extremely sexy controller to me. I can't believe how nice it actually came out. It feels nice in the hand. I can't wait to actually test it out and compare what it's like to the other controllers out there. If you guys would like to see my sort of more in-depth review of if I would go for an Elite controller, a Scuff controller, or the Razer Wildcat I believe it's called, let me know down below. And I believe that is going to be all for this video. I will leave links down below to my other Gears of War videos. I've got some unboxings of the Collector's Edition, the Gears of War Xbox One S and the Loot Crate, and I believe there's also a huge crate. So I've got a fair few things that I'm unboxing for this. I love this game. If any of you guys know my history with Gears of War, I'm a huge fan. You will soon see some gameplay coming up on the channel as well, so look forward to that. Leave a like down below, sorry, if you liked the video. Leave a dislike if you disliked it. I would really appreciate giving me some constructive criticism down below, and I will speak to you guys next time. Peace.